Mike, what's it like to be back on campus after a whole summer, considering your future, finally getting your feet back underneath you?
It feels really good to be back in my second home in Champaign. Been here for a good amount of time, and just there's really no place like your second home, and just glad to be back with a great new staff and a lot of returning teammates, some new teammates, and just really got a bond with them. So it's really nice.
What was going through your mind all summer? What was the final decision maker for you to come back?
I'm not going to get too much into that. Personal stuff going on with me that, just like I said, not going to get too much into it. Just really glad to be back, excited about the future here, and glad they welcomed me back with open arms.
If you're comfortable with it, what were your conversations like with Coach B, and what did he kind of say that really maybe persuaded you to come back to Illinois?
Coach B and I had some really good conversations. I mean, I really, first time I met Coach B was the day after the Penn State game, and it was very brief. So while being at home, I only had time to conversate with him through the phone, and really genuine person, just seemed like, without being face to face, and really just respected any of my decisions that I wanted to make, and he was just trying to be a supporting factor for me, and I really did appreciate that.
I know you've been limited in reps so far this year in camp. How do you feel coming in right now, and as opposed to past years?
I feel great. I can't remember exactly my last 4 years how I feel, but at this time I feel really great. I will say the strength staff, I have no words for how good they are. I mean, this is the best staff I've been a part of, with respect to every past staff I've been through, but they really do an emphasis on taking care of your body and soft tissue, and super glad and happy that the staff that Coach B put together.
How much of an influence did Tank maybe have in your influence in coming back and this focus on soft tissue, considering the past you've had with your knees and your ankles and feet and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was too much of an influence. I know no matter where I was at, I really do believe in wherever I'm at, I'm going to give it my all and put the trust in whoever is running the program. But I did hear really good things from all my friends. Obviously, I continue to have conversations with them while I was back at home, and they had really nothing but great things to say about Tank. And when I got here and saw for myself, really lived up to the expectations.
What's the key to building a relationship with the coach, just over the phone like that? It's so hard to do in an offense. What was the things you were looking for? How did you strengthen that to get to this point?
Just being myself. I'm not a loud person. I don't think I like to talk too much, and people think of me as a really quiet and introverted person. But just letting them get to know me through the phone, but remaining the same person. I'm not going to change for nobody, and I think Coach B and the staff saw that, and I know I had great conversations with them, and I hope they enjoyed the conversations that I had.
Maybe research on Coach B's past. Obviously, he's had success in the running game. Is everything like that, or is this just to get to know one?
Yeah, I definitely did. Coach B on my high school has a great relationship. I remember even when I was being recruited in high school, he came down when he was at Arkansas, and I think he even spoke to a group of us for a little bit. So I knew that he had a really good relationship with my high school, and just trying to get the word from the people that knew him best. And I heard really just a genuine, really good coach that cares about his players. So hearing that really made me feel comfortable and excited to get back here.
Anything stand out about that conversation when he was at Arkansas coming down to high school? Do you remember much?
I really don't remember, but I just remember he was there, and it kind of all came full circle when I saw him in our first team meeting back in after the Penn State game.
Curious, Mike, how do you maybe view this season, just in terms of running it back one more time? What do you want to accomplish, or how do you from a macro view, how do you see this last year going forward?
Just genuinely want to do whatever I can to help this team. If that's taking the carries 10 times a game, 15 times a game, 20 times a game, it doesn't matter to me. I want to see wins, like we all want to see wins. So whatever I can do to help this team, I promise you, I will do, and that's all I got for that.
You mentioned Coach B having a good relationship with your high school coaches at Aquinas. Did that have any influence on your decision to come back? Did you talk to those guys at all, or no?
I wouldn't say it had an influence, but I just I wanted to hear what they had to say about him. I tried to just do my research like the previous question, but he's coached some St. Thomas players where I went to high school, and James White and Philip Dorsett, or not, he was the Patriots with him, but James White in high school and college, Wisconsin. He's coached a lot of great running backs. So I felt comfortable, and I wanted to come back and try to follow that trend.
The game that you had a touchdown in the scrimmage, said it was the first thing he's ever seen like you kind of in action. And just for you, I guess what was that moment like to just get back out there and show that you still got it?
Yeah, I will just say it really felt good to be hit again. I haven't been hit since Penn State, so it sounds kind of weird, but it felt really good to take some hits on the body and stuff. So yeah, I was glad to get out there and just try to make some plays and do what I feel comfortable doing.
Like on the plane or getting off the plane, coming back here, what was the emotions just to see it all come to fruition?
Nothing too crazy. I mean, it was just, like I said, it's really my second home. Being from Florida, a lot different here, obviously, but I really am comfortable here. And through the years of my 4 or 5 years now, this place will always have a special place in my heart. And I was just glad and excited to get ready to work. I know I have a lot to prove, so I wasn't here throughout the whole semester of spring, and I'm just trying to do whatever I can to prove to not only the coaches but my teammates that I'm here to do whatever I can to help this team win. And they know, they've been around me for a while, and they know my work ethic.
How good do you think the whole running back room can be? On paper, it seems to be pretty loaded.
Absolutely. I mean, I think this could be one of the best running back rooms I've ever been a part of, and I don't know. I just think. I don't know about the past universities' running back rooms before my time, but I just really think that this is a special group. Not only the talent, but the people we have in the group is just really, they just seem like genuine, down-to-earth people, and I'm just glad and excited to work with them. It makes coming to work a lot better.
Mike, was there any sense of maybe finishing this out on your own terms, in your decision to come back? Just you could dictate maybe kind of how your college football career rounded out.
And what do you mean by that, coming back?
Well, just that maybe not let what happened in the last 4 or 5 years kind of dictate maybe your whole experience in college football.
Yeah, I mean, I just not to get too personal about my decision of coming back. I just wanted to come back here where I felt comfortable, and the teammates I have and the bonds I've created over time, and the relationships that I hear the coaches had since before I got here, and those have all lived up to the standard. I mean, this is a really genuine group of coaches, I feel, and I'm just excited to come back and be in my 5th year.
You guys got a lot of seniors on the roster. Have you had conversations with them about just the journey you all have been on, and kind of seeing come to this point now where you're older guys, you're the veterans that we need the team?
Yeah, I mean, our seniors been through a lot. I don't know if there's another group of people that's been through that much in college football. I mean, the wins, the losses, the changing of staff. It's a lot, but I think it does make us stronger. I think it reveals our our toughness and our character. So just being together again and being able to be together with a special group of people. Some people I even came in with freshman year. It's special, we remember those times, and a lot of things have changed, but we're still here.
You know what a packed Memorial Stadium is like. Have you thought about what that feeling will be like against Nebraska, finally getting fans back in the stands after last season?
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. I'm sure the fans are so excited as well. I mean, it's just, I look at film through this past year, and I just see nobody there, and it's crazy to think that we did that, but it'll just make it even more special when you walk out there and you hear some people screaming. You hear the best fans that we have that weren't able to be a part of our game day experience throughout the whole last year. So I mean, that just adds to the excitement. There's so much more excitement coming into this year, especially that some type of normalcy, hopefully, COVID-wise. But yeah, it's going to add to the whole experience, and there's nothing like a packed Memorial Stadium.